It was a good day. I started out so hot, and then things kind of got a little muddy in the middle. But closed the deal, and a win's a win.
Excuse me. Bogeys on 8 and 9. Did you kind of regroup after that and say, you still got to go out and win this thing?
Yeah. I hit a good shot on 8, and it just went long. I got kind of a bad lie and made a bogey, and then 9 was tough today. The golf tournament with 9 holes left, there's an eternity.
That second shot on 18, you told me you're a little amped up, so you went with 6-iron instead.
Yeah, when in that situation, you're going to hit the ball a lot further. So I went with 6-iron, I clubbed down, and it worked out really well.
That two putt, knowing you only have the 2 putt instead of trying to make it, did that make things a little bit easier?
Much, yeah, a lot easier. I just tried to lag it down there and tap it in. I didn't want anything too exciting coming back. You guys may have, but I didn't.
We haven't seen a whole lot of you on PGA Tour Canada this year. 3 starts after the Q School win. So, did you feel like you had to get a win to get back in the race for the 5?
I did. I had some weddings to go to. Then I got hurt, and then I kind of just took some time off golf, which I didn't know how smart that was, and it turned out to be the greatest thing I've ever done.
That golf that you played at Crown Isle for Q School, did you feel like you were capable of getting back to that really quickly? You just needed a couple more starts?
Maybe. I had a couple rough months in between, to be honest. I had probably 2 months where I really struggled with my golf game, and then when I came here, I had played 3 times in the last 3 weeks, and then for whatever reason, it just clicked. Golf's ridiculous.
So you probably didn't know where Bath, Ontario was before, but I guess you're going to remember.
You know what?
Now.
I've been to Alexandria Bay once, but no, Bath, Ontario. I'll remember it now for the rest of my life.
Oh, boy.
You've played a bunch on the PGA Tour, you've played a bunch on the Web.com Tour. Where does this rank in terms of your accomplishments as a player?
It's got to be number 1. I mean, it's the biggest tour that I've won on to date. I mean, I've played in those events, but I haven't played particularly well. So this is uno numero.
And how does this change things going forward for your season, your career, all of that?
I mean, I got 3 weeks. I left myself a bit of an uphill climb, but this was a good first step.
Cool. Guys, questions?
Just wondering, when you're on 14 there, you didn't go for it. Were you thinking maybe you need to be a little bit more aggressive, or did you know kind of where the other guys were in front of you?
I mean, I knew where they were in front of me, but I didn't want to turn that hole into a bogey, which I did anyway. I hit the wrong club out of the fairway. It's hard, you're in the hunt for a golf tournament, and you're trying to make decisions, and sometimes you make them wrong, so that's golf.
So you're saying that you took a lot of time off golf, and now you're back and you're at the top of your game now. So what's the plan next couple of weeks moving forward? What's the game plan? Where's your head at?
I mean, I had such a good routine this week and such a good mental process that you just keep it going. You know what I mean? And I have to go tee it up next week and forget about this for a while and just keep playing golf. So.
Guys, any other questions?
How do you, now that you've played the course, what are your thoughts on Loyalist Golf and Country Club?
It's my favorite golf course in the in all of Canada.
Yeah.
Will you believe that?
Incredible.